it's your girl. Who's this? What up, you guys? I hope you all are well. I am coming to you today to do a quick get ready with me. Well, it's gonna be more of a chatty get ready with me because I'm also trying out a new foundation, which I'm scared about because you guys know I don't really wear foundation a lot, but I was like, let me try something new, do a little something. Anyway, guys, so this is going to just be a chatty kind of get ready with me, a kind of get to know me thing. There's just a lot going on today, if you didn't notice. But I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please thumbs up. And also be sure to subscribe. It's down there. Girl, left, right, somewhere, that general vicinity. It's there. So I'm not doing anything different. This is my Urban Decay Hot Springs Hydrating Gel. Now look, I laugh at myself all the time, right? Because it would look like I've had this for so long that it looks like this. And when I bought it, I thought that was actually the design of it because it looked like that in the store. Oh, pray for me, y'all. Who am I? My name is Jamae Jackson. I am the founder of Bobbi Brown Hydrating Eye Cream. Nothing new either. I am the founder of TheBlondeMisfit, which started off as a website. Still a website. You don't read my stuff, go check it out. I am first and foremost a writer. We focus on women of color in the fashion and beauty industry. And I live in New York now. Born and raised DC girl though, so I always love to come home when I get the opportunity. Go in with my The Ordinary high adherence silicone primer. I've been hearing interesting things about this brand. Definitely is fiscally great, but you know, I get weird about trying new primers, but I'm gonna try it today. We're gonna see how it goes. I started this, you know, my YouTube channel. Hi, we're here. And I'm really proud of myself because I have been wanting to do a YouTube channel since I was in college. Like, I look back and I saw like where I had posted like 2 or 3 videos on YouTube back when I was like a freshman, and I was like, why didn't you keep going? But I think it's the fear, you know, of like what it could be, or like all these people up in my face, because despite me starting a YouTube channel, it's actually extremely terrifying to think that there are like real people out there watching me. And I know that sounds extremely crazy. While my primer sets, I'm going to just go on and fill my brows in with the Milani Easy Brow. I talked about this in one of my other videos. Oh, I can say that now. One of my other videos. I love this. It's the best thing in the entire world for my brows. I love it. It's a spoolie on one end. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then the actual brow thing on the other. Sorry, the train. You know, one thing I will tell people, because I am a public speaker, or like it's just not gonna. Am I ghetto if I like use my phone camera? Just start. Every single time I do a video, I have to just remind myself, like, why are you doing this? Because if your simple objective is, I'm doing this to be famous, or I'm doing this, you know, so I can get like 1 million followers tomorrow, well then of course you're not gonna be happy. But with anything I do in life, oh, what is happening today? I had to learn with anything that I do in life, I have to answer to myself first. Well, to God first and then myself. We all have a purpose and we all have a calling, right? So if you see something and you think that that is in alignment with your purpose and your calling, you know, what are you afraid of? And I know that that is a lot easier said than done, but you really have to step out on faith, like when you really, really want something, or when you really, really want to try something. Now I'm going to go in with my Hourglass Vanish foundation. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's this one. And this is in the shade Warm Almonds. The lady actually, the lady at Sephora graciously color matched me. I'm kind of skeptical, but we're gonna see. Okay. So how did I get interested in fashion and beauty? I've always been. I remember even in middle school asking like my mom to take me to like the thrift stores and like the consignment shops, and I would shop there because I got really tired of everybody wearing the same things, and I wanted to be different. And I got picked on a lot growing up because, you know, obviously I used to come in with some of these very grandiose outfits that, I don't know, you know, I thought were cool, but whatever. Taking a beauty blender, and I'm gonna go on and just like dab this foundation in. From a young age, like, I knew that I really was into fashion, and I never honestly ever thought of it being something career-wise, honestly, until after college. Because when I went to college, I became an English major and had a pretty rough time, honestly, with the major, because they wanted you to do a lot of research writing, but I like opinion writing personally. And I'm really thankful for the experience now, because knowing how to do research then lets you know how to be able to formulate, I think, a stronger opinion. Alright, so I'm looking, and it's definitely more yellow than a lot of the than other foundations that I get. I like the finish. Sorry, I have a mirror over there too. I'm really blending this because I just really want to make sure that, like, you know, you don't have any crazies that come through. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. Not the worst, but like you can see there's a difference. I'm just kind of a little bit down there. Started working, and one of the jobs that I was doing, I really kind of got a really needy hands-on experience with fashion, and I loved it a lot. But then there was a need, obviously, for beauty. I realized just how crazy the beauty industry is as far as like the lack of representation for women of color. Like, the beauty industry is it's a whole new ballpark, because I think about like how we are in this time now where there's like gender fluidity and plus size models and all that, and you see all of that in fashion, but you don't necessarily see it in beauty. Diversity should be more than just making sure that you have ranges for you know, women who are super porcelain, or people who are super brown or chocolate. Diversity should also be like the women who have red and yellow undertones, or like, I know there's neutral, but sometimes the neutrals are just too ashy. You know, there should be plus size models who can be part of the brand, because if you wear makeup, why does it matter what size you are? You know? I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This one is in the shade Chestnut. Yeah, Chestnut. It's gonna give me a really subtle highlight, contour. Y'all see, like, that's barely any darker than me. I'm not trying to be humble today. I don't know. I'm starting this YouTube channel because I'm in this new stage in my life where I really just want to be able to create beautiful content for women who look like me and women who champion other women like me. Growing up, I never felt like the pretty girl. You know, I still struggle even today with it. And while some people may be like, no, like you need to be super confident and you need to this and you need to that, I also do really, you know, thank God that, I don't know, that I get to be a spokesperson or like a spokesmodel or whatever for other people out there who may not feel good in their skin. Like, I can create content about self-empowerment because I know what it's like to not feel empowered. It genuinely starts from the inside out, because like my parents always told me I was beautiful. The friends that mattered always told me that, you know, but until you believe it yourself, it really don't matter what anyone else says, you know. But if you're here in this channel and that's how you feeling today, let me tell you, boo, you're beautiful. Take my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. This is in some shade 07. If you go to TheBlondeMisfit, you'll read my feelings about this concealer. Not my favorite, but I'm working with it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Did you guys hear about how L'Oreal like let go of the transgender model? Bro, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to TheBlondeMisfit.com. I wrote a whole piece on it. But pretty much this transgender model who recently became an ambassador for them, and I mean recently, like yesterday, pretty much spoke out about how she's just tired of, I mean, white people, honestly. That's what she said. It was in response to everything that's been happening in Charlottesville. And L'Oreal said that they stand behind diversity and they pretty much cut her contract. Now, I think it's very ironic that someone is stepping out and telling the world that every day as a person of color, this is what they go through, and you are upset about them using their platform to speak out about injustice and white supremacy, so you nix their contract. It's reasons like that why I have to continue to help be a voice for women of color in this industry. Because people are like, oh, things are improving. Oh, life is great. Oh, there's no reason to be upset. Well, kind of is, boo-boo. Because people don't want to hear what you have to say. What's going on with me now? Pretty much have like jumped into entrepreneurship, focusing on the Blonde Misfit 24/7. If you guys want to like me to do a video about entrepreneurship or like being a black entrepreneur, black creative, let me know, because trust me, I have my thoughts and opinions and feels about that. It is rough, I will say. The majority of that roughness though comes from, I suppose, fear of the unknown. But I thankfully have a lot of amazing people in my life who support me. I won't lie, it does get a little frustrating though sometimes, because you know, you try to pitch yourself to brands or to companies. A lot of people on my Instagram see a lot of the amazing stuff that happens, and don't get me wrong, God definitely continues to bless me in a way that allows me to be a blessing onto other people. But it's just like, I think a lot of people don't realize or grasp just how many no's you'll get, how many doors are going to close in your face, how much people will really like not expect of you. That's because you know, you're not with an agency or a brand or anything like that. Like, but at the same time, I feel more fulfilled in my life than I ever have felt before. And that's what matters. Like, if you're doing work that really genuinely fulfills you, I don't see or understand why you wouldn't want that to continue. Like, when I moved to New York, all I thought about was the dollar bill. I mean, I was thinking about the hustle and the grind. Yeah, but that dollar bill is sexy though. And don't get me wrong, I still think that there is a way in which you could blend two worlds together. But I do think that if you have to make that decision, always choose happiness first. Because when I was choosing the dollar bill over my happiness, it was manifesting in my health and in my tension. And like, I was coming home and I was so stressed. And I mean, even though I'm working in like fashion and beauty and fighting for like diversity, inclusivity, working to be a voice for marginalized groups and all that, because it's fulfilling work for me, it's not work for me. So yeah, you know, I'm really excited about this channel. I'm excited for all of you guys who interact with me on IG. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's just TheBlondeMisfit. It'll be down there in the description. You know, I'm starting a new chapter in my life. My baby is like starting new. It's like starting a new phase, and it's like, okay, I can get with it, girl. I'm gonna try, you know. And it is scary, but it's in times like that that you really gotta depend on your tribe. It's just the rose water and glycerin. Then I just like to mist my face to put a little hydration back in there, so the powder and everything can make it look a little, you know. I like to moisturize my hair too. My Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Topaz, which is an absolutely, absolutely gorgeous, like deep like it's not even champagne. It's like, it's gold, but it's not gold. I don't know. It's just beautiful. And then I'm gonna take my Sephora 59 brush and do a little bit. When it comes to like my highlight, honey, I want to be popping out here for the gods. I want to look like God has blessed me. I'm trying to take your man. Just kidding. I don't want y'all's man. Subtle-ish. I'm trying to be humble today. Certainly not least, I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I told you guys I wear mascara. Y'all's out here thinking I don't wear mascara at all. I love this mascara. Like, I thought it was just like, I thought the hype was just around it because it's like better than sex, and you was like, is it better than sex, boo boo? Well, I can't necessarily back up that claim. I will say it is a pretty great mascara. I wish the wand was one of those that like it had more like of those like little bristles on it. Shoot. Oh, okay, I'm good. Thank you, Jesus. Everyone uses that for their under eye, but I need that kind of grip for my top lashes too, because if you haven't noticed, I kind of have small eyes, and so it gets really hard to grip like my eyelashes. Like, I ended up having to like do this so I can try to grip something. And then just to finish off this look, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Berlin. I haven't worn this in a really long time. Yeah. Oh god, is anyone else obsessed with the smell of these? Because it's actually everything. Okay guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this quick-ish get ready with me. I'm actually really happy. I didn't know everything, but I think everything I used except the mascara and of course the foundation. Oh, and the Laura Mercier. Dang, girl. I was gonna say, I think everything else I used was pretty much drugstore. Well, yeah, except the mascara and the foundation and the setting powder. Whatever. Let me know if you like the Hourglass Vanish foundation, because I want to see if this is gonna last. I want to see how this is gonna look throughout the day. Hopefully it doesn't oxidize nasty, but so far it seems to be oxidizing in a good way. I guess we will kind of see the truth in the light when we step out into the light. It is currently after 5 o'clock, so I've had this makeup on since 9. That's a full 8 hours. Note is that when I blot, I do this. It's very bad, but I knew my nose was gonna get oily because it's really hot today, and well, to me it's hot, and my nose is the first thing that gets extremely oily. So that aside, I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit more of what's going on. So given the fact that I ate today, the fact that this is still holding up fairly well is really impressive. For the most part, the finish is still there. Don't look at my nose. Yeah, this is the oil that I'm talking about. Like my T-zone is literally right here and up in there. So this is a winner in my book. I do want to try it with another primer, see how long we can do, but considering we're 8 hours in and there hasn't been any real breakup across my face and no significant creasing or anything, really is a great sign. So I hope this was a little helpful for you guys. Oh, I never kind of talked about how it felt. It was very satin finish, full coverage as you saw, but it wasn't disgustingly full. Like it's a good full. Like I've eaten enough and I'm full. Not like I'm gonna bloat myself full. See you later. Bye.